Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this. From The Blaze, Nancy Pelosi says Joe Biden should not debate President Trump. Wonder why she really doesn't want there to be a debate. Yeah, that's a good question. If fans of the Democratic president nominee Joe Biden who are concerned about whether or not their candidate, who has faced a multitude of questions about his mental and cognitive health, were looking for someone in power to back up their desire that the presidential debates of 2020 be cancelled, they got their wish on Thursday. Holy shit, dude. That was a very long sentence. Anyway, back to the news. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi from Democrats California announced at the morning news conference that she does not believe it is worth it for Biden to debate President Donald Trump during the 2020 campaign. I wonder why that is. Why shouldn't he debate Biden? Don't you think they should? I remember a few times in the past in which they got seriously butthurt because Trump wouldn't debate someone or somewhere in 2016. Why isn't this? Why is she doing this? Especially because the Democrats are losing the polls due to the not only how they handle the pandemic, but how they are handling the rioting. And now they pull this, especially also because Biden doesn't seem to be quite out there. Look, I actually feel sorry for Joe Biden. You can accuse him of everything under the book, and that's probably true as well. But I actually kind of feel sorry for him because he shouldn't be doing this. He should be left enjoying his retirement, the last few years of his life. He should be there and resting, I don't know, pursuing a hobby or something. Especially because he doesn't seem to be really quite out there. As in, he might actually be showing early signs of dementia or some other things. And I think they are kind of abusing him on this, just because they want power or something like that. And he seems to be easily manipulated because of his mental condition. I think what they're doing is really deplorable and something that I cannot, in good conscience, even accept. I think I don't know, maybe he's just a patsy and they are the best candidate for people to, I don't know, manipulate easily, or they really know they are going to lose this election, so they took the worst possible candidates, which is Biden and Kamala, who are also easily manipulated. If they win, good. If they lose, well, they are just the worst candidates available, and nothing is lost. But quite frankly, I think this is just absolutely wrong on what they are doing to him. Look, he might be the sniffing Joe Biden or something like that, but I still think he shouldn't be doing this. He should be left alone. This is kind of like elderly abuse or something. What am I? Just somebody in a third world shithole. Back to the news. House Speaker announced on morning news conference that she does not believe it is worth it for Biden to debate President Donald Trump during the 2020 campaign. The first of the 3 debates between Trump and Biden is currently scheduled for September 29th at Case Western University in Cleveland. Naturally, Pelosi never mentions the obvious concerns that perhaps the gaffe-prone Biden will struggle to counter Trump's likely barrage of attacks and accusations. And on that, Trump is really good. And if he managed to survive the media all through these years and still come out as a winner, he definitely picked up a few strategies from between what he was already good at in 2016. He was really good at it. But I think he already got a lot of experience throughout those nearly 4 years of presidency dealing with the mass media here. Anyway, instead for the far-left California lawmaker, it's allegedly more about not legitimizing the president's claim in a rational conversation. I don't think that there should be any debates, Pelosi said. I do not think that the president of the United States has comported himself in any way that has any association with truth, evidence, data, and facts. Kind of like Russiagate, or the time when you actually ripped out a document of presidential... I forgot the name of it, but it was really important. What you did was tantamount to really kind of like, no, not treason, but insult to America. And facts, I don't think you've peddled with facts as of late, Nancy Pelosi, so I don't think you should even be saying those words, but yeah. Anyway, back to the news. I won't legitimize a conversation with him, nor a debate in terms of presidency of the United States. The same one who claims to let the people eat cake, you know? the same bitch who actually went to her fridge and took out to eat a very expensive ice cream. Anyway. She went on to remind reporters of Trump's infamous stalking of Hillary Clinton during the October 9, 2016 debate, during which Trump critics claimed he was prowling around the debate stage as Clinton attempted to answer questions. Are you fucking kidding me? That's just bullshit. Especially because CNN and various media outlets leaked questions to Hillary so she could prepare beforehand. That's collusion. But once again, Democrats. To the news, I thought what Trump did in 2016 was disgraceful, stalking Hillary Clinton like that. I was disappointed that the press didn't say, go back to your station, you don't own this stage, you have your own podium, she has hers. Pelosi said, appearing to attempt to guilt the media into siding with her viewpoint on debate. Naturally, Trump debate style is beneath the dignity of the presidency in Pelosi's mind. I think you are really beneath of your position, Pelosi, but I think that he'll probably act in a way that is beneath the dignity of presidency. He does that every day, kind of like what you do, right? She said, but I think he will also belittle what the debates are supposed to be about. Alright. They are not about skullduggery on the part of somebody who has no respect for the office he holds. Really? From what I'm understanding, he seems to be the president that has had the most respect of the office he holds in decades. Much less the democratic process. Really kind of like what you are trying to do with Russiagate or defend of what the son of Joe Biden did in Ukraine, or the mail-in voting ballots. But why else would he try to undermine the election in the manner in which he is doing? If Joe Biden asks you what I thought about it, I don't think you should dignify the conversation with Donald Trump. Yeah, this is them protecting Joe Biden because they know he's not mentally capable of doing this. So how should the American people learn that what the two candidates believe in compare their stances? Pelosi has an idea. She wants the media to ask them questions about the two men can answer separately on their own time in a manner in which they choose. That's practically just saying, look, Biden is going to answer those questions on his own time, as in, they are going to record him answering the questions and edit the video, and the responses that Biden will then say on the edited video is going to be exactly what she and other people of the Democratic Party wants him to say. Holy shit, this is absurd. You ask them any questions, both of them just take their own stage for any number of conversations without any subject, she said. Hold them accountable. What are they proposing? What is the... Holy shit, Pelosi. Good God. It's just the lack of self-awareness of the Democrats. It's absurd. Let that be a conversation with American people, not an exercise called... Oh, she should apparently answer in the preferred venues. The president from a rally with his base and Biden from his base in Delaware. Yeah. Holy shit on a pickle. Holy pickle shit. This is absurd, to tell you the truth. Well, you know what? Fuck this. Thank you for watching. See you on my next video. Good night.